So this is my workbench, and overall it works great as an outfeed table and also for storage, but the problem I'm having is right here. Anytime I use a domino joiner, biscuit joiner, or anything where I'm pushing sideways across the table, everything slides around. And even though I'm using these non-slip pads, they just don't do the trick. Now the first thing I have to do is sand down the entire top. Every time I slide a workpiece across it right now, it gets scratched all to hell because someone, possibly me, sunk a bunch of brad nails and I can't find them, so I'm just going to go for it and see if I can get a nice clean surface from sanding. So I thought about putting laminate on my workbench, but I don't have the laminate or the roller or the contact cement, and I've never done laminate before, and I have a whole bunch of black stain to use up, so that's what I decided to use. Do you notice how I said black stain? Yeah, so I completely forgot to actually mix up the stain. So this is what resulted from that. And that's what it's supposed to look like. So the only choice I had here was to sand down the top again and start over. Hey, would you look at that? Black stain that actually looks black. Who would have guessed? Now for the next step, I added a couple coats of wipe-on polyurethane, making sure to scuff up the first coat before I added the second one. After the polyurethane was cured, I was then able to start drilling out all of the dog holes. For this, I used a jig I made out of plywood, and I do have a link in the description for the video on how I made that. Now that I had all the holes drilled out, I was ready to use a chamfer bit to go around and add a chamfer to each one of the dog holes to make it easier for the dogs to go in. Is that what the pigs are called? Are they dogs or just pigs? Anyway, I decided to test it out with the domino, and this really worked great. So this is going to be a great addition for that, but I still wanted hold down clamps. So I decided to make these out of wood, and yes, I do have a video coming, so make sure you're subscribed and you're getting notifications so you know when I release this.